What's going on, guys? This is Alec here and welcome to my brand new FIFA 17 career mode. I'm playing this on early access on the Xbox 1. I'm going to be doing it with Swansea City. Number one reason being that it's my home team, and the second reason being I don't think there'll be much Swansea City career modes out there on YouTube this year. So as you can see on your screen right now, here are all the objectives and the budget and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to try and get through this part as quick as I can. This is just the manager, setting up the manager and whatnot, and I think you'll see the pre-season tournament that I actually go into. A couple of things worth noting. I am planning on playing this whole season at Legendary, or this whole career mode at Legendary. Just because I played that on the demo, I kind of liked it. These are the objectives set by me by the board. I've read them. Feel free to pause on any of them if you wish to read them. Probably not. It's just signing youth players and whatnot. I've read that all before. But yeah, like I said, the first game of the season, we took on AC Milan.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to this pre-season tournament, the European Continental Shield.
So as you can see, this is the team we lined up with: Fabianski in goals, Rangel, Amat, Fernandez and Kingsley. This is pretty much the team that I want to start at the start of the season, obviously depending on transfers coming in and going out of the club. But here we are, first game of the season, we've kicked it off. So obviously in the Swansea team there are standout players, and there are some players that I'm going to kind of want to get rid of. The standout players being Modou Barrow, Gylfi Sigurdsson. I mean, that's probably it. There's not too many great players in the team. Obviously, Jefferson Montero is a really good player, but I just need a lot more players. I think Leon Britton's a fantastic player. He started in this game just because he's a Swansea legend, really. Obviously, Gus Fabianski is a really good goalkeeper. I'm not going to be talking too much about this game right here today, but you will see that Barrow is causing riots down that right-hand side. I think it'll be really important for me come the start of the season in the Barclays Premier League. He's so fast, he can get around defenders easily. But yeah, I'll leave the gameplay go on just while I talk about some things. I think the board were pretty fair in what they said. They want me to qualify for EuroLeague in the next couple of seasons, and they want me to try and finish mid-table this season. I think I can do better than mid-season, depending on transfers again, like I said. I would say I ask you guys for suggestions on transfers and whatnot, but I've actually gone past that stage. But for January transfer window, let me know down in the comments below. I don't know how many people are obviously going to be watching this, probably not a lot. I think I say every FIFA that I'm going to make a comeback, but this FIFA, it looks really good. I love the gameplay, the way the game feels. As we go 1-0 down here to Aquilani, or was it Montalivo? I'm not sure. But yeah, it was Montalivo. But yeah, I'm trying to make a comeback on this FIFA. I really like it. Like I said, I've only played it for a day or two, but even now I can feel that the game is just nice to play. They've done a lot of upgrades to the career mode and pro clubs and whatnot. So yeah, we get our first goal of the career mode. Wayne Routledge, easy finesse into the far corner. We get accomplishments and whatnot. But yeah, easy goal. Jordi Amat was putting pressure on the midfielder on the halfway line. Should no way have got the ball off him, and it's Lorente into Routledge with a nice finish down into the bottom corner. But as you can see, our manager celebrating there. All sorts of new camera angles and whatnot coming into the game. But I'm excited for the Barclays Premier League season. I've played a couple of games in there already, and I'm enjoying it. You guys will obviously see when them episodes come out if you do want to subscribe and continue to watch them. Also, I'm going to be starting an Ultimate Team series up, so please, if you do have any ideas, let me know. Any sort of series ideas regarding them. I've got my own in my head, but if you guys want to see some series, then let me know. But yeah, this game is coming to a close. This is going to be the only actual gameplay of the episode. All of the rest is going to be simulation, the tournament, just because I didn't really fancy playing them. I just want to get into Barclays Premier League. But yeah, a 1-1 draw against AC Milan, that's not too bad in my opinion, so I'll take it. So as you'll be able to see from the next couple of clips, we actually are going to sim the rest of this tournament, so wait and find out how we do. This game I was actually really surprised by, as you will see now. we actually got we actually got a 2-0 win over Udinese. A couple of transfer offers here. We had one for Federico Fernandez. I actually put a lot of bids in for a lot of different players and received a lot of bids for a lot of my players, but I've decided just to show you guys the ones that were actually significant. As you can see, signing here Martin Ødegaard from Real Madrid, going to try and train him up to become a very good footballer. But I put in a lot of bids for different players just to see if I could get a cheap bargain or whatnot, and it was pretty much, it's pointless me showing you all the ones I've bid for, apart from the ones that actually do sign, or you know, whatever, or the ones that do go out on loan. You'll be able to see now I actually do send a lot of my youth players out on loan, and we had this bid here for Federico Fernandez. I was weighing it up 50-50, but I thought, right, I'll sell him and I'll try to get someone else in. As you saw earlier, no, you wouldn't have seen it yet, actually. You see who we signed. But this was the surprising one. Colm, we actually managed to lose against on penalties. And as you can see here, Regan Poole, a young Welsh centre-half from Manchester United. He grows a lot, according to FIFA, so I decided to sign him. Why not? Put him in the youth team. Thomas Dyson, I'm a big Swans fan, and I know a lot of youth players. I haven't heard of Thomas Dyson before, so I don't know whether he's good in real life or not. As you can see here, agree terms with West Ham for Reece Oxford. This is a very, very exciting transfer. I think he'd probably go into my starting team. As you can see here, Regan Poole joined the team. Nice bit of business there for a young player. I'm trying to get the youth players in, because if you guys didn't see, I've completed it now there with Regan Poole and Martin Ødegaard. But if you didn't see in the first couple of minutes of the video, that was one of my objectives, to sign 2 players under 20 years old and try and get them into the first team. And here we had a transfer offer for Łukasz Fabianski, and I was so 50-50 on whether or not I should just ask for a tiny bit more, and I did actually ask for a tiny bit more. So as you can see there, we went in for Shawcross. They wanted too much. So Reece Oxford, welcome to the club, 17-year-old. I'm really excited about Reece Oxford. I think he'll be a good player. Another transfer offer here from Łukasz Fabianski. Again, I thought, right, I'll try and get a bit of money out of them, and if I get money, good. If not, then no worries. Alex Bray going out on loan. You guys feel free to suggest me any players. And there, you can see Łukasz Fabianski going to Watford. So I think I do sign a new keeper by the end of this episode. I'm not sure. You'll have to wait and see. But yeah, don't be afraid. Why would you be afraid? Just leave me some suggestions of players I should sign down in the comments below. Some players that'll grow, some players that are good for my team right now, and some backup options maybe. I'm pretty happy with the way my team is right now, but for January transfer window I may need to sell some players on and bring some players in. But yeah, we're coming towards the end of the episode. That's a lie. Why am I lying? There's about a minute and a half left. I haven't done a commentary in so long. It just doesn't feel weird. But that's one thing I did want to touch on. I'm not going to be doing these live commentaries all the time. It will be for the first couple of episodes, just because that's how I recorded everything, and I didn't do a live commentary. But looking back on the videos now, I think, you know, the first couple of ones I'll get them out of the way, but I really need to be doing live commentary because I don't really enjoy doing this as much. As you can see, there's loads of business going on in the background. I can't even keep up with it. Daniel James going to Barnet, was that Udinese after Jack Cork. A couple of these players like Jack Cork and Łukasz Fabianski, Federico Fernandez, they're not like players that I really want to keep, but they're not players that I want to go. So if they go for a little bit more than what they're worth, then I really don't care. I can bring someone else in, and if they stay, okay, cool, I've got them at the club. But here's an interesting young player, Jonathan Lecco from West Brom, 17 years old. Signed him up for fairly cheap. I reckon this guy is going to be a really good young player. I've played him in a couple of cup games already this season, as to where I am. Obviously you guys haven't seen that, but Michel Vorm wanted to bring him back to Swansea. Actually cheaper than Fabianski, and we managed to get Tremel out. I really like Tremel, but he's getting old. He wouldn't play. I've got Nordveld as a backup keeper, so yeah, I can officially now say that we're coming at the end of the episode. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like down below. Please tune in for the next episode. Like I said, leave me some suggestions down in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you for episode 2 hopefully. Peace.